Welcome to the Path to Success Show, Episode 9, Practical versus Possible. Today, we're going to discuss the difference between the two and how you can recognize that in your life to make tomorrow even better. I'm your host, Pete Pitts, and as always, this show is brought to you by Path to Success, available on Amazon in print and Kindle formats. It's also brought to you by Short on Time by selfmadeclick, available to stream anywhere music can be heard. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, like, comment, and share this video with anyone who you feel might benefit. Let's get started with the show. First of all, let's define the terms. Possible simply means something can be done. There is a possibility that this thing can be done. It's possible. Practical means something is feasible, viable, realistic, workable, or another synonym for practical is possible. That's right. If something is practical, it is therefore possible. Now, if something's possible, this is where the concern will be. A lot of people will tell you it is not practical. As an example, I'll use my own personal dream to work as a rap and hip-hop artist and to work in the Hollywood film industry. Coming from a small town in Tennessee, I was always told by any adult that I mentioned my dreams and my goals to that what I wanted to do was not practical and therefore was not possible. Unfortunately, a lot of people who are closed-minded in the world not only confuse the two, but they also forget that just because something may not be practical for them doesn't mean that there is not a possibility of someone else making that thing come true. The people who told me that my dreams in life were not practical, they were right for them. They were right about their own life. It wouldn't be practical for them. And unfortunately, that's where the idea gets misconstrued. People will often try to project their own shortcomings, their own failures, and their own lack of following a dream onto others and tell others, no, this is not practical, or some will even say this is not possible. You have to realize this is complete blasphemy. This is not accurate at all. First of all, if you believe something's possible, then it is possible for you in your life. Henry Ford often said that those who believe they can and those who believe they cannot are both right. And he had a great point. Your belief will determine your reality. When asking yourself if your dream is practical, stop. First, ask yourself if it is possible. And then, when something becomes possible for you and in your life, then you can find a way to make it practical or workable or relatable or feasible. You can actually craft and transform your life into the life of your dreams. Today's honorable mention is Ice Cube. I worked with Mr. Cube back in 2015 on a movie we filmed in Atlanta called Barbershop 3. I got to play a Chicago police officer driving by Ice Cube's barbershop and staring him down for about 40 different takes, eye-to-eye contact. It was pretty intense. After the take was over, Ice Cube made sure he took time to take a picture with a young fan who happened to be nearby while we were filming. He really is a great guy, and I'm sure he was told many times in his life that his dreams were not practical or even were not possible, coming from Compton and the part of Los Angeles that he was from. However, he showed that other people's realities were not his own. He was able to prove to himself and to the world, to anyone watching, that your dreams can be reality when they are fueled with honest and diligent effort, intention, and action. So shout out to you, Ice Cube. You are today's honorable mention, and I hope to work with you on another movie very soon. You need to ask yourself daily, what are you most suited for in life? What are you put here on this earth for? What are your proclivities? What are your passions? What are your interests? What are your inclinations in life? What are you drawn to in life? What gets you excited? What gets you motivated? What inspires you to make your future even better? Stop wasting your valuable time and your valuable energy listening to people who tell you that your dream is not practical. Let that be that person's reality. It may not be practical for them, but if it is practical and possible for you and you desire for this dream to come true, you can make it happen. You can achieve it. I'll tell you what's practical. Practically everyone out there is really living broke, paycheck to paycheck, without $400 or $500 in the bank to cover an emergency expense, living off 1 week's earnings and barely scraping by. Practically everyone is in debt, negative debt that is weighing heavy on their shoulders, in which they're paying thousands of dollars in interest every single month and year. Practically everyone is depressed and full of anxiety and stress. So do you want to do what's practical and be like practically everyone out there? Or do you want to do what's possible and discover that you can be in the top % of the highest achieving individuals, the highest earning individuals, the most healthy individuals, the most satisfied and fulfilled and free and secure individuals? You can become that person that you truly strive to be if you believe it's possible. We often talk about money. Well, money, although it is not the most important thing in life, it does affect everything that is important in life. And with money, we can all be four things. We can be consumers and spend money. We can be producers and we can produce something in society, an asset or a good or a service or a product. We can be investors and we can take that money, we can invest it and grow it and allow that money to work for us and to produce more money for us. And then eventually we can be philanthropists with our money, where we can actually take all of the money, the fruits of our labor, and really spread that abundantly with joy to those who truly need it. If we just always live our life thinking, well, what is practical, then we will never be able to truly reach these steps financially or otherwise. Thank you for tuning in, everyone. I greatly appreciate your valuable time. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, stay tuned for future shows every Monday and Friday evening. Like, comment on this video, and share with others who may benefit from its content. As always, this show is brought to you by Short on Time by selfmadeclick, hosted by Lil White, featuring my bro, Jelly Roll, and Project Pat. Available to stream anywhere music can be heard. It's also brought to you by Path to Success, available on Amazon in print and Kindle formats. Remember that what is possible is anything. What is possible is what you open your mind to believe is possible. And what is practical for your life will be what you choose is practical for you. You get to decide. Don't let anyone else make that decision for you. Live your own life on your own terms. Live well. Keep helping others. Keep growing as you continue on every single day in your own personal path to success. Stay tuned for the next show, episode 10, Categories of Success. I'll see you there. Have a great day or night.